Hello everyone on the internet using YouTube.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to basically be running uh, Windows 2000 in VirtualBox here. And then, for those of you who watch my channel, I haven't posted a video in a long time. And so I plan on doing more of these in the future. We're going to run, probably do a Windows 98 with the, 2007 patch on it, Windows 95, and we might even throw a Windows XP build. So we're going to build a Windows 2000 here, and we'll go ahead and name it that. And I've been having some problems with my capture card. That's why I've been trying to do this video for a long time. But I was having some problems with that that I have hopefully fixed here. So we'll go gig of memory, 2 CPUs, and I'll do, I'm going to do about 20 gigabytes. Yeah, that's perfect. And we'll finish that up here. And then with this build, what I'm probably going to do is I'll run guest editions to get it full scrim, and then we'll run Service Pack 4, and maybe even we'll throw in like Microsoft Office there. So I just want to go down here, and we'll do 60. We'll do 128 video memory. We will not use 3D acceleration. Okay. And that should be pretty good to go. And you'll notice I am actually using a 4:3 monitor that I use as a second monitor. And I do that because I kind of like to have a... I do like to have kind of a period correct monitor. Just to kind of, it helps with the authenticity of it. So we'll do that. And we'll reset. And Windows 2000 is really quite easy to use. I'm actually old enough that we used Windows 2000 when I was in high school, and it was really stable. I mean, it just worked. It was like the first operating system I remember that just worked, And everyone kind of remembers Windows 98, with rose-colored lenses, but it's like, it was... I'll use NTFS. It was not really that great. I mean, truthfully, Windows 98 sucked. It was just as bad as Windows 95. I mean, they were both on the 9X kernel. This is the NT kernel, so it's a much more stable. This is just, I mean, it's as good as it gets. So we're going to go ahead and let it do its thing here. And it's very quick on a virtual machine. Press enter here. Let it do its thing here. We don't need to boot from CD. And it's just going to like start up here, and it's good to go. Look at that. That was quick. We're already in here. But yeah, if you're ever at a thrift store, look out for these 4:3 monitors. I mean, you can still find them while they're still cheap. They are around. People will just basically give them away. And I've kind of stockpiled a couple of them because I like to use my virtual machines in kind of a period correct monitor, I have a couple of, tube monitors. Don't use them as much for stuff like this. I mean, none of this is like 3D accelerated. I'm not running games or anything. I mean, if I was going to do that, I would use like 86 box or, something where I'm actually emulating hardware or, actual, period correct hardware. This is kind of just for fun and for demonstration purposes. Nothing crazy about this. It's just kind of fun. It's kind of a trip down memory lane. I'm that old that this is what we were using when I was in high school. So I remember this part does kind of take a little bit of time here. Okay, looks like it's done there. Okay. Click next here. And I do need the product key. Okay. Okay. And I'm certainly not going to be adding a password. That's fine with me. Okay. All right, that's almost done here. All right. Okay. And we will go ahead and take that out here. And we should be in. Yes. Okay. Okay, that means we are in here. I do not want this every time. Okay. All right, so now we definitely want to install guest editions. because otherwise it is like basically unusable. Alright, so that took a few minutes here. We will let this thing reboot. And then I should be able to make it full scrim here. It should auto adjust the resolution here. But we'll see. We'll see what it wants to do. Maybe. There it goes. Okay. Well, we are in full scrim here. Should be, we want 32-bit though. Yeah. Okay, that looks a lot better now. Okay, perfect. And it looks really nice with, like I said, with the period correct monitor. I mean, it looks like Windows 2000. I mean, you can hardly tell that it's a virtual machine. So I want to get Microsoft Office 2003. But to do that, you do have to have, I believe, Service Pack 3 or higher. And you can get this right from WinWorld PC. You make a little ISO file using image burn, and you're good to go. So we're going to go ahead and run that. Okay. I'm not archiving. No, I don't want that. This takes, not as long as running the guest editions. This is pretty quick. This one's not as bad. Yeah, I think it's like almost done here. Alright, we'll let it reboot one more time here. One more time. Nice thing is with Windows 2000, I know when I run like Windows 95 and Windows 98 on VirtualBox, it's like every time they have to reboot for something, it's like I just have to shut it down because it does not work. With this, it just does it. It just does it. Okay. So we're back in here. Okay, now we should be able to run Microsoft Office 2003. So, let's see here. Actually, I'm gonna need the product key. Alright, did I type that in right? Okay, looks like I did. Alright. This one's usually pretty quick too. Likes to, yeah. I don't really care about that stuff. Okay. Well, I'm certainly not going to be using Outlook. Probably could just go without that next time, but we do have Microsoft Office in here. So if we go ahead, run Word, look at that. 2003. It doesn't look too bad, even today. I mean, how much has it really changed? Probably not all that much. The one that's actually still really good, this is made advancements, is Excel. You gotta have PowerPoint. It's just nice to have. It's awesome. Well, anyways, I think that's just about gonna wrap it up here. That was fun. I mean, it was quick, about 20 minutes or so there, not too bad. So, anyways, thanks for watching.